All right, good morning to you. About 7 o'clock in the morning on Saturday, September 18th. And I want to take a minute or two to show you how I tune my ammo can speakers for great sound. So let's walk over here and I'll show you what's going on. As you can hear the static noise in the background, that is called pink noise. And this isn't scientific. This is a do-it-yourselfer garage tuning kind of deal. The best way to do it is with scientific equipment in a very, very quiet room, like a living room, where you don't get any echoes. But this gives me a very good indication of what is sonically going on with these speakers, especially with the tweeters and the crossover point. And I'll show you what I did here in a second. So the whole goal is to eliminate the hot spots. And I'll show you here on the Spectrum Analyzer app, it's called Zoid or whatever, of what's actually going on with the speaker. Now I'll probably have to turn the volume down here a little bit. But basically pink noise is 20 to 20,000 hertz, all at the same level. So you're getting all frequencies being transmitted to the amplifier speaker. Hopefully you can see that. You see right here, it's not discolored. When it's discolored, this will be bright white. This isn't too bad right here. This is right where the crossover is, just under 2,000 hertz. I had a different capacitor in there, and that was white hot. So I put a 22 microfarad capacitor in there, and guess what? It really cleaned it up. So now it's really smooth, and it's a little bit darker over here from about 2,000 hertz up. And that has to do with the resistor that I put in there. So I may go with a little bit less resistance on the tweeter to bump up the decibels from about 2,000 hertz up. But it's not bad. And you see all those lines right there? That's me talking. Isn't that cool? Now if you look over here at 100 hertz and below, it's a little bit brighter, and that has to do with, you know, it being a subwoofer and a front firing bass port. There's just a lot of turbulence and stuff going on here, so it's naturally very bassy, which is fine. And what you can do here is you can reset the peak hold, and I'll shut up here for a second, I'll show you. Not bad. You can see that peak right there at about 1,500 hertz. There's a little peak right there, a little nodule, and that's just inherent with the tweeter there. So when you're playing music, let me turn this down a little bit. So when you're playing music at 1,500 hertz, that's going to be a little bit louder. So you want to try to make this as flat as possible, make it sound lifelike. And that's the whole goal. Again, this is not scientific. All I'm running here is a pink noise generator from YouTube. It does pretty good. And I also use this 31 band stereo graphic equalizer to really fine tune it. But I have this turned off right now, and I have a little bit of detent on the equalizer inside the box to knock down that frequency that we just talked about, right in there, right around the 1,000 hertz mark. And it really smooths out the sound. So I just thought I'd share you my little do-it-yourself audio engineering redneck sound tinkering deal that I do here quite a bit. I'd like to get some scientific equipment and do this the right way. But the right way to do it, of course, is to use calibrated test equipment in like an anechoic chamber, you know, where there's no reflections and stuff. That way you can really hear what's going on. But what I do is I just do all this testing in the morning when it's quieter out here in the garage, and it's far from being perfect, but it gives me a very, very good indication of what's going on with these builds. And I hope this helps you out. And let me know what you think, and we'll see you next time.